Hello, what's up guys? This is Zodon here and I'll be reviewing this figure called Slayer. Now, honestly speaking, until now I still do not know the actual name of the figure, so I'll have to use Slayer in this review, which I also use in the comics. And so, okay, I'll just go straight to the review. Now here you can see Slayer's two parts. One is this black jet here, I'll call it S1. And then there's this blue racing car, I'll call it S2. So first we'll have a close look up at each of the figures. Here is the racing car, S2. So you can see there's some stickers on him for decoration, and this laser gun right here. Then there's some wheels, but it doesn't really roll very well. So, well, not that bad. And the underside, there, you can see Slayer's head. And this is much of his spine in robot mode. This are his legs here. And that's about it. Spoiler, windscreen, yeah, that's all. Now S1, the black jet. So he's a fairly simple jet. Quite odd looking for an actual jet. Thrusters and wings are something like animated Starscream's wings. And that's about it. He's mainly black, some brownish stickers, silver grayish kind of sticker for the glass here, and the underside there's some yellow landing gear, but he also doesn't roll very well. And underneath here there's some red, and this whole piece makes up his chest piece in robot mode. And that's about it. And he does have the tendency to fall backwards a bit, but if you adjust him a little, he can stand properly. Unfortunately, he is not really cooperating right now, so I'll just leave it at that. For a size comparison, I have Transformers movie 2007 Spindle. Okay, now put these two figures together so you get the rough idea of the size. So there you have it. These two figures are about Scout class size, and yeah, pretty much that, pretty Scout class. Yeah. Okay, so I'll move him aside. So now we'll start the transformation. Now S2 is the easier of the two, so I'll transform him first. What you want to do first is push down his spoilers like that, flip up his feet, and this part here, pull it all the way up. You can do it the other way too, it doesn't really matter, until you hear a click there, and he's done. There is S2 in his transform mode. Okay, pretty odd looking, but oh well, that's his transformation, so leave him aside. Now let's transform S1. This one is the trickier bit. First, you would like to flip forward this wing piece. Now you can see his thrusters, which form the arms. Then flip them out like that. Flip out his hands. This is a bit like Universe 2.0 Cyclonus' hands. And then he's done there for the arms. Now for the front, flip up his landing gear like so. And now this whole assembly, pull it backwards like that, and you're pretty much done. So there he is. There's the gap for this S2 to slide into, and you see there's this wedge like thing. I don't know whether you call it a wedge. You see this rectangularish kind of thin plastic piece. This will go into this groove here. So, and oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. S2 has this head articulation that's like this. Flips backwards like that, and it's weird, but this eases transformation into robot mode, so I'll show you now. Basically, you just want to wriggle your way through this piece, and eventually you'll be there. Just one moment. Hold on. Okay, so now about there, push in that piece I mentioned, push that piece into the groove. Okay, and then now one more bit. See this piece over here? Now there's something for here that will clip on here, so you clip it on. Okay, one moment. Okay, then now adjust his head, put it back to the original position. Okay. And this landing gear, flip it upwards so it becomes something like shoulder pads. Okay, this one's done. Flip up the wing piece again, and there you have Slayer. Now it's pretty cool for quite a reasonably priced and sized figure. I'll make a 360. Hold on, one moment. Sorry, I do not have a tripod, so I have to make use of whatever I have with me. Okay, there we go. So now I have a 360-degree view of the figure. So it's pretty cool. Now the jet part of him forms some of the back cable, but it's not all that bad. It's not so big, it's not too okay, I can't say it's small, but it's also not very big, which is a good thing. As for head articulation, he's pretty limited. I mean, it's pretty limited. Now the head can only go like this, just due to the transformation. Now the shoulder joint, I have no idea what kind of joint this is. It's definitely not a ball joint, but he can move outwards to about this much. And when I first got it, it was still nice and tight, but yeah, you know, fake toys, knockoffs, you don't expect them to stay tight all the time, right? So anyway, he moves like this, 360 degrees, elbow joint, flips down here due to the transformation, and some hip joint, but it's quite limited because of this portion here. See this portion here? Because of the car design of the car, so yeah, it's pretty limited. Oops. And well, due to the transformation, his feet can move up and down, and that's about it. Now, one cool feature in a way is you can flip down his guns, which are in his racing car mode, and you can shoot at people. Okay, nothing too fantastic. So anyway, that's Slayer. And for size comparison, I have here with me a Scout figure, Spy Shot 6. Come on. So yeah, Slayer is taller than the Scout class figure, so I'll move him aside. And to compare him with the deluxe figure, I have movie 2007 Camshaft and Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. Oh, come on. Alright. So, to get a better view, oopsie. Okay. There. So, Slayer is shorter than an average deluxe, but definitely taller than a Scout. And yeah, that's pretty cool. And I got him for less than 5 USD. Pretty good price in my opinion. So there you have it. The Slayer who is in the comic The Life of Camshaft. I hope you enjoyed this review, and thank you for watching. Good night.